Hey y'all, so one of my first duties in the morning is making sure that the babies actually get to school safe. They cross the street. So I stand at the stop sign with my little stop sign. And honey, I tell people when to stop and when to go. And that is literally like my first little task of the day. Not that many kids walk in this neighborhood, so it's probably, it's a good handful, but it's not super overwhelming. It's funny that a stop sign is a eight-pointed star. I never really noticed that it has 8 points to it. So I had posted as a caption that in a world full of eight-pointed stars, be the ninth. Meaning, be in the experience. Like, fuck the personal shit, fuck what's valued, fuck the environment, fuck the vibe, fuck the thoughts, fuck the feelings, fuck the forms and everything that's been manifested. Fuck the authority, bitch. Fuck how much time has been spent. Girl, it is what it is. And get into that. It is what it is. Now, honey, when talking about it is what it is, working out of school will really show you it is what it is. You can't help nobody who don't want to be helped, and all you can do is really help and put your best foot forward for those who do want to be helped. So one of the things that I do like to do is I like to take the little bit of time that I get for planning, and honey, I actually do plan. I listen to what the teachers are talking about. They have their goals and objectives for things that they're going to do, like in beginning of year testing. So I've been really buckling down on just making sure that I'm on top of what's going to be on these tests and things like that, so that I can best assist these kids. Now, I am pretty much just like going through the beginning of the year lesson plans, meeting notes and all of that, and just seeing like, okay, what have we talked about? What do we have? What can I do with this? And low key, I do have a lot to work with. The actual primary general education teacher, she is so helpful. She gave me two notebooks basically to build my own teacher copies of stuff, which is really useful, especially for when kids are absent, when people are like, what? Wait, what you talking about? I'm talking about nouns, bruh. I'm talking about nouns. I'm talking about the people, places, and things that we have been discussing for 2 days. I know it was only 2 days of a discussion, which is currently a struggle. Like, not only are teachers out here like, honey, girl, we are weighing in the water, they are really weighing in the water when it comes to the amount of time that they actually have for their kids to be able to digest the information that is being thrown at them, for them to be tested on, for them to be told whether they are smart or not. Now, and as any functional ass adult, I would hope that we all picture that in our mind and did a collective what? We're giving kids 2 days to learn information and expecting for them to be, geniuses on them. Like, yes, they say nouns all day. Yes, they know people, places, and things and can tell you about people, places, and things all day. But, honey, these kids don't know what a people, place, and thing is. And that's the part. That's the part, honey. Which reminds me that, honey, you know what you don't know. Like, obviously, these kids know people, places, and things, but they also don't know what a noun is. And you know what you don't know. Literally. You know what you don't know. So, yeah, I get it that, these things are in the world. You manifested yourself in this world. How spiritual can we get, honey? You need to know all of this. But let's be fucking for real. That a people, places, and thing came up with people, places, and things. Like, did we forget that? Did we forget that? You got the kids in class talking about, well, we can't control the weather. Here comes Billy Bob in the back talking about, but God controls weather. Billy Bob, do we really want to have this conversation right now? Are we really going to have this conversation right now? Some of these kids, they are really in a space where it's just like, they may know everything that you think that they don't know, but honey, they're just not producing it in a way that is like palatable for you to be able to be like, oh, okay, like this is the latest and greatest genius. Like, it's not coming in the way that y'all would like it to come. But just know, like, these kids are on top of what they're on top of. They're just not on top of what's already been presented to them in the world, Craig. Some of the kids, they be in the world, But shout out to them for not being too lost in the world. Now, I'm not doing this for my health, honey. I'm doing this for the people that I'm teaching that actually want to be taught, because one thing I learned, honey, is that if a child don't want to be taught, they don't want to be taught, and I'm not about to spend a bunch of time trying to whip somebody into formation with some words, honey, because you can't put, well, in Texas you can, but I'm not putting my hands on nobody's kids. But I'm gonna put a mind frame on somebody's kid to let them know, like, honey, Miss Jones, we ain't doing that. We are not doing that. Miss Dreama Terra, no ma'am. Now there's space for y'all to tell me what we can do, but we're gonna have to get to that point first.
Yeah. Oof, the school day is over, honey, and I'm about to go to the gym. I just been going to the gym and like setting a timer and just doing whatever with inside that time, like stretching with the weights, like whatever, but it has to be like weighted. So whether it's like dumbbells, it's the pull stuff, it's the push stuff, regardless, like set my timer and just go. Like, I'm not counting, well, I'll count reps, but I'm not counting like I did this 5 times 12, 5 times 12. Like, I'm not doing all that, girl. You get a smooth, like, honey, I set the timer. Like, today, I'm not even giving, like, goddamn gym attire. Like, I'm literally just about to give, like, my best after school outfit, because today and this whole week is Spirit Week. So when it comes to like getting dressed, honey, it's pretty lax for me, to be honest. Like, tomorrow's crazy hair day, and it's giving like, girl, like, what y'all want a wig? Like, what y'all want me to come in here with a wig? Cause like my hair ain't getting crazy. I'm sorry to break it to you, but my hair does not get that crazy. And natural state is not crazy. Girl, try again. Like, my natural state of my hair is not crazy, girl. Try that with someone else. Will my baby say, you won't break my soul? You won't break my soul. Like, that baby don't be knowing their lyric, but she knows she knows the melody. And that baby say, you won't break my song, and that's what it is. So, child, leave it to the earth signs. That baby said, you won't break my song. And that's how I feel. So, I'm about to go to the gym, and I'm going to set me a nice little timer for about 20 minutes. And in that 20 minutes, I'm going to do my best, lifting and pulling. Well, I'm not going to do both. I'm going to choose whether I'm doing pulls or I'm going to do a push type exercise. Or, girl, it maybe just be a combination of both. Because it gives, like, the other day, I was doing more, like, leg, like mid, section. The day before that, I was giving like way more upper arm, back scenario. So yeah, I'm gonna just really freak it and just like that's just gonna be the end of it. Like, I'm doing a little bit too much talking, not enough action, bitch.